The Shrouds. This is a new David Cronenberg movie that I really didn't like. This might be on my worst of the year list so far. It might not stay there because I did appreciate quite a bit about this, but so far it is. Just because, there hasn't been a lot of epic disasters this year so far, except for Unbreakable Boy and a couple others, and Minecraft, I guess. Yeah, this one was not good. The biggest problem with this movie is that it starts off actually pretty solid. Basically, we understand that this dude is dealing with the grief of his wife. It kind of, has some elements of exploring grief and life and what happens after we die, faith, religion. Like, there's aspects of it in here. But then it just kind of devolves into something bizarre. It goes all these different directions. There's lots of sex, nudity, all this stuff in it. Which I don't mind that by any means. I'm not saying that as a negative, so don't take it that way. But what I'm saying is, like, all this stuff is going on, and it just kind of lost me, and I was confused of what it was even saying to begin with. And it's a 2-hour movie that really had no business being 2 hours. Maybe an hour and a half, sure, but it just goes on and on and on, and I was just left so utterly fucking puzzled and confused by what this movie even was. And I think the other thing, it's made me just realize, I'm seeing a lot of David Cronenberg movies, so maybe there are some ones that aren't like this, but majority of the ones I've seen, he's really great at imagery, exploring unique ideas, but he's not really great at writing characters. Kind of like George Lucas in that regard. George Lucas is really great at imagery, cool special effects, but he's not really great at exploring, like, characters and having great dialogue. So there's a lot of moments where this movie is trying to be a sincere drama with exploration of these characters, but it just doesn't work. Also, I think this main character is kind of fucked up. There's a lot of things that he does that seem really weird. And also, like, at first I thought, wow, this is a really interesting exploration of grief. This guy's dealing with his little wife. But then it kind of gets into this weird thing where I can't tell if he actually loved his wife or loved her because of his body. And if he loved her because of his body, that's fucked up and creepy as fuck and just so bizarre and strange. So this is a movie that just did not come together and was not very good. And I would not recommend, because while I did appreciate aspects of some of the things and ideas it was exploring, by the end of it, it was an unmitigated mess of a movie that left me more confused than really engaged at all. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.